In further developments now, South Africa's Nuclear Energy Corporation has posted positive gains. Necsa has reported 125.2 million rand in net profit after tax. This has been attributed to an ongoing strategy that is reaching the final year of implementation. The improved operational and financial performance has also resulted in a healthy audit outcome. Necsa CEO Loyiso Tyabashe speaks to us now. Thank you so much for your time. Do give us highlights of these gains, particularly what stands out in this performance.
Thank you very much, Tumisang, and greetings to the viewers at large. It's certainly a great day that we presented our results today to the Portfolio Committee of Electricity and Energy, giving the results of our performance. And as you've rightfully said, we are very pleased with our profit, third year in a row, in the order of above 100 million. Current this year was 125 million on NPAT, as you say. We're also impressed with the delivery on our shareholder compact, delivering 93% of our commitment of the items that we had committed to our shareholder. And also the clean audit, which is the first one for Necsa. And that is really gratifying for the entire stable of the Necsa Group. And I give gratitude on all of this to the workers that have really stayed on course to achieve what we had set out to achieve when we got the strategy approved in 2021.
It is the final stages of that strategy that has bore good fruits for you, but with an incoming board that is also yet to be ratified, what then is the near-term outlook for Necsa as well as its financial performance?
Thank you. That's a very good point in that we are in the final year of implementation in the current year. Obviously, by the end of March 2026, we'll be finishing the strategy. We anticipate that the new board, when we present to it our outlook for the next 5-year period, it will be a strategy that is premised on growth. And we do have growth programs that we've initially envisaged, and we'll be presenting those. And we expect that will be influenced by the incoming team, because that's really the expectation that we elevate all the discussions that we have. However, the mandate of Necsa is very clear and is articulated in the Nuclear Energy Act of 1999. And what we are doing is we really are growing our adherence to that mandate. We've been adhering, but we want to grow the adherence in that direction.
With South Africa's high youth unemployment, where do job prospects lie then in Necsa, especially if we think of the government's input in ensuring that Necsa also exercises what is one of its core mandates?
Precisely. So if I talk about our growth programs, the first one is going back to what we used to do way back in the 80s and the 90s, which is making nuclear fuel, going through all the requisite stages, and this calls for employment of people. The other one we're looking at is to develop a small modular reactor on our side for electricity generation and process heating. That talks to the employment of our people. And thirdly, we talk about extending the life of the plant that we have in the name of Safari beyond 2030 for another decade or two, as well as building another plant called the multi-purpose research reactor. So we do anticipate that we'll be employing quite a lot of unemployed youth, as well as people who are already in the construction business. But long term, it will be sustained jobs for the next 60 to 100 years, as we've seen what these nuclear-related activities tend to bring and present to the country.
Lastly, given the projects that you've highlighted, plans particularly for the long term that pertain to research capabilities at Necsa, where do those stand?
So effectively what we do at Necsa, we do quite a lot of nuclear-related research, and our goal is always to commercialize the research activities that we have. So one of the two programs, in addition to the three that I've highlighted, is the IP, intellectual property that we have commercialized within Necsa. And this relates to the production of isotopes for industrial usage as well as for medicinal use. And we want to grow the number of isotopes that we produce. We also want to grow the reach in terms of our customers that we reach globally. We currently supply quite a lot of countries, more than 55 countries around the globe, and want to grow that footprint. The other one is on the fluorine-based products, and we want to grow in that regard as well in terms of both the products as well as the markets that we go to. And our research activities are geared on two levels. One level is research, which is fundamental research, which contributes to the academic body of knowledge. And secondly, it is for those items that we can commercialize and make so much needed revenue for this country. And also, most importantly, the foreign revenue is very important because we need to take advantage of the rand and other currency exchanges so that we can also balance the trading relationships with other nations around the world.
Thank you so much for your time, Necsa CEO Loyiso Tyabashe, talking us through the Nuclear Energy Corporation's annual results.